You've probably heard of people playing esports, but what does that entail? Esports is not just a game, but a community of people competing in a digital world. On Belmont's campus, the Bruin Esports Club cultivates players to a different league of play in the world of video gaming. Vice President of the Bruin Esports Club, Zach Russell, shares the impact of his role on the team.
I try and get teams together for the most part. I don't do a whole lot of the management side of things. I help Tina manage the Overwatch team because that was, we did that together in a lot of ways. The teams manage themselves generally. We assign captains to them, and then the captains sort of handle everything. And if they have a problem, they come back to us.
As for who advises the club, Associate Dean of Students for Community Living and Housing, Anthony Donovan advocates for the esports community at Belmont.
My hope is to help them figure ways to create some synergy with the university so that they can, more people can be a part of their club or more people can be exposed to it.
There is a wide range of people who participate in esports, with no limits on who can be a gamer. It's E for everyone.
There's a lot of people, and I think it surprises people sometimes how many people they are. We tend to have a sort of a stereotype of what we think a gamer is, and I don't think you would think that that's necessarily me, the Associate Dean of Students, that I would be a gamer. I'm 51 years old, and I don't fit that normal mold that most people would think would be a person who's into gaming and esports, but here I am. And I think that's probably true of the whole esports and gaming community, is it's a diversity of people that probably we don't realize that.
Each club member forms their own teams. With the recommendation from the officers, players have the freedom to choose their own path. With esports increasing in popularity, there is always room for growth. Traditional sports teams have a set location where they play and call home, but esports teams lack a place to live. Dr. Robbie Matz compares the value of esports teams to mainstream sports.
The Overwatch League was probably the biggest example of it, and so you had this model that was trying to mirror professional traditional sports, so having teams that are based in cities, and kind of saw it as ticket sales would be the way to bring in the revenue, and that model just doesn't work for esports. That model works for traditional sports.
Belmont's idea to grow an esports community will begin by creating an esports suite in Caldwell 2.
Our goal is to make it, I think, hopefully support up to 40 students playing games at the time.
For BNN, I'm Zach Watkins. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great week, Bruins.